Hey fam, welcome to another video. If you're like most busy professionals, then you can really appreciate the value of a good virtual assistant. But what about when it comes to actually paying your Filipino VA? Well, whether you're sending a one-time payment or you're wanting to set up scheduled payments that are reoccurring, then here's how to do it the right way. I'm going to be dropping it in this video, exactly how you can be making payments to your Filipino VA hassle-free. I scaled my business to healthy 5-figure months with the help of virtual professionals. I've been paying virtual staff, not just from the Philippines, from other remote areas as well. So I definitely know a thing or two about paying remote staff. So one of the more obvious ways is to do a direct transfer. Okay, so you can do a direct transfer to their account. You want to check with your bank if it's an option for you to send money overseas. Just be aware that there's probably going to be some extra fees on top of that as well, because you have to consider the conversion rates and the currency rates and all the rest of it. This probably isn't my favorite way to do it, but I do know a lot of people will do it this way, so I wanted to include it here. The second way is to be using PayPal, which seems to be quite a popular choice. It's not my choice, and I will get to the one that I'm using and why. PayPal is great because it's secure and you've got those security measures there, but do take note that PayPal takes a fee from whatever you pay to your VA as well. So there is a transaction fee for every payment made. In addition to that flat fee of 0.03%, there is also an extra 2.9% that is deducted from the total amount that you paid to your VA at the time of this video. So that amount is deducted from the VA's end as well. So it's not always the preferred way. If you're paying a VA $300, then that's $9 that's being deducted off of the pay. An alternative to PayPal is Payoneer. Transaction fees will vary depending on the recipient and country. You can choose to either pay for the transaction fees or you can pass it on to the VA. Payoneer, I believe you need to have a larger team in order to be able to use that one. I don't think it's as valuable if you just paying 1 or 2 VAs. The fourth one that I will mention here is Wise, formerly known as TransferWise. The rates here are great. They don't really take much of a cut. It's just the direct currency rate that you might pay a little bit for, but it ends up being a lot more valuable, I feel, as opposed to going through PayPal. So this is the preferred way that my staff like to be paid, and you can set this up to be automated on your payroll as well. So we're using a program called Hubstaff, which helps us with our time tracking, our productivity tracking, and it's also got an inbuilt payroll in there. So you can choose to have that payroll linked up to Wise in there as well. And literally with the click of a button, it's tracked the hours of your VA and then it's paying your VAs as per those hours as well. So I will leave a link below to Hubstaff if you want to check that out. This is one of the main tools that we are using to take care of our staff and manage that. Now, if you're not sure what parts of the delivery or the operations of your business that you can be outsourcing and delegating, I will leave a link below to our revamped Delegation cheat sheet. It's helped hundreds of entrepreneurs and business owners like yourself and to get a lot more clarity on which way to step forward from here. Now, another way to pay a virtual assistant is through using platforms or agencies or companies. So you might typically think of Upwork or Fiverr, where you can go through. That's where you have to go through and pre-vet the candidates and choose who you want to work for you on a particular project or on an ongoing basis. That can become a lengthy process when you think about having to go through and screen applicants to make sure that they're the right one for the job. The other way is to go through a company. A company handles the payroll, the billing, the HR, the admin, the contractual agreements, all of that stuff. So it's literally just a matter of you rocking up, choosing who you want to work with. You'll get a candidate. In my company, for example, we give our top 1% candidate lineup to our clients, and they often walk away with a hard decision on who to choose to work with. So you want to be making sure that you get good candidates in front of you. We know that high turnover of staff is one of the most expensive things that business owners face today. So if we can mitigate that, or at least reduce the chances of having a not so great matchup of a VA, then we're going to be doing well. Okay, you want to have an aligned, value matched virtual assistant. If you are curious to explore if you qualify to connect with our top 1% candidate pool. I'll leave a link below. We don't do hard sales, we just see if we can support you in some way, and if not, then we can point you in the right direction as well, depending on where you're at in your business. Be sure to check out one of my latest videos on how to choose the right VA company for you. Be sure to hit that notification bell to get my next video, which is going to be relevant to you. It's about reducing turnover and high overheads by hiring a virtual assistant. It's going to be a cracker. So thank you so much for sticking around and watching this video. Be sure to like and subscribe. It helps me to reach more people like you, and I will see you on the next one. See ya.